Okay friends, so this is video 2. The next thing I'm going to talk about are my packing cubes and decompartmentalizing. So I am an excessive packer. So again, if you're a minimalist, see you later. Nothing here for you. So I like these because typically what's happened in the past, and I can leave a screenshot of it, is my suitcase is all over the board. I am a last minute packer, and I tend to kind of like put things that I want to take in the laundry, and then I'm drying them as we're walking out the door and throwing them in my suitcase, so it's just a hot mess. So these are great because I can look through them and find things. One thing that I plan to do with these is actually label them about what I have in them. So this is a little bag here. I like these. I have several of them that I've gotten free from cosmetics and things like this. These are great for paper products. Paper products I'm using these days are masks. So I put my masks in there and it keeps them clean. If you are of the female species and you are menstruating, this could work well for those too. Thanks to medical technologies, that hasn't been a problem for me since 2014. So I am happy that I don't have to worry about packing that. But I do remember I went on a trip in high school to Europe, and they always said, ladies, make sure that you pack whatever you need. Pack it just in case, because travel puts stress on your body, and stress can throw off your cycle. And then also, like when you're in European countries, they'll have things there, but if you're brand loyal or brand specific, they're not going to have exactly what you buy probably. So if you're going on a trip, best to just go ahead and pack that and put it in your suitcase. All right, so I thought this was my underoos, but it's not. Maybe it's a smaller one. These are all shirts. There they are. So in this one, I have all of my foundation garments. So especially for work, I try to pack a black, a tan, and a white. So that way I can kind of mix and match them. And I also put a sports bra in here, which I did not bring this time. But the other things that I have started, thanks to some camping advice, was ex officio. So they just had a sale, and I ordered all kinds of different cuts. These are clearance, so they're not exactly colors I would have picked. I really would have picked black, tan, and white to match with my bras like I normally do. But my husband reminded me that, and the cuts, I don't really like granny panties, but my husband reminded me, you know what, no one's gonna see but me, and I don't care, so that's great. These are kind of cute ones. I have a blue bra that they match. These are mediums from ex officio, and they look kind of huge, which they are bigger than what I would have expected, but they fit in 8 to 10, which is really about where I am in pant size, depending on the pant. But what's great about these are you can rinse them out in the sink, and I usually just use some baby wash, which is what I like to use for shower gel. Wash them out with baby wash, rinse them, and then hang them up to dry, and they dry in a couple hours. So we'll see how these go. I also got these, they were on clearance, and I like them too. One of my loved ones actually wears men's boxers instead of women's, and so this kind of reminded me of that. These again are the mediums, 8 to 10, and I might have needed a large in these for my hips, but I am losing weight, so they're probably okay. And then the other base layers that I put in here are so like this is 32 degrees, and I've got some different heat gear, some cuddle duds and things like that. And so I'm always cold, so I like to layer. So making sure that I have tops and bottoms that will fit underneath my clothes. So that's that. The next layer that I often put on is tank tops, or that. You can see behind me here is my work wardrobe. For this trip, I've tried to go with all black and white. And so I brought 2 black jackets. One of them is in the car, so that way if I forget one, I have one I can throw on. So I have different ones, and that way you can mix and match. And then the other thing that I like to do that breaks it up is wear these shirts. So they are just lightweight, they weigh hardly anything, and then you can mix and match. So I can give a little pop of color. So I have a couple of these. They're kind of feminine with the ruffles. And then I have some different shirts. The other thing I like about these is because I can wear them with a suit jacket during the day, and then if I quickly want to leave and do something after work, I just keep a pair of jeans in there and something layered, so like a cardigan or something like that, so I can go from business to casual really easily. So that here, I just love these because you can wad them up and they don't wrinkle, so I can throw them all in here. And then I have some flowers and some different pops of color that look good underneath my black jacket. This is one that was gifted to me from a friend when she retired, so I have that one. And then I can put these in there. So there's that. As with everything, I'm very organized. And then in here I have some shirts, and so I have various degrees. I have some tank tops, so I like to layer. These go under those floral shirts that were ruffly, so it's kind of a green and matches with both of them. I definitely try to stick to white, black, gray, so it makes it easy to kind of capsule things. And then some pops of color, and then I also pack a couple of sports tank tops, so I can put those on with my leggings and work out pretty easily. And then I have some t-shirts that I like to sleep in, and then just some other layers to kind of keep me warm. So this is actually one you can wear in the sun. It's made with an SPF, so I have that. And then also this one's like a little bit warmer, like almost a sweatshirt fabric. So if I layer that with my tank tops and then a light jacket over it, then I can kind of stay warm in any weather and then undress. And so in this one, I have my bottoms. So here are some gold toe socks that I recently got at the Dollar Tree, which was an awesome find. So for $1.25, because it's no longer $1, I got 4 pairs of these, and they have cushions so they feel good on your feet. So I do those. I do wool socks so that they're moisture wicking and they keep me warm. They're good for active wear as well. And then I usually put a couple different kinds of leggings in here. So I have these that are compression leggings, and they keep me held in. They're great for layering too. In the winter when it's cold, I have these that I like to wear to work out in. These are Costco. They are flares. I'm very hippie, very curvy, so I don't look, or chunky. I say chunky, but my aunt says curvy. So at least they kind of balance out my curves a little bit. I don't look the best in leggings, but they're comfy and they work well. So I do that, and then I have these soft ones that if I'm going down to breakfast or whatever, I can just wear those, and I can use them for layering too. And then I usually put a couple pairs of jeans in here. So I like just these that are lightweight. I layer so they keep me warm, and then these are great to wear under boots, and they are stretchy, so if you eat a big dinner, they will stretch with you, so that's good. And then I also like to always put a pair in that's not so stretchy, so that you can wear them and you can see I traveled in these, so I've worn them a little bit. But they're somewhere in between flares or bootlegs and leggings. So there's that. I also pack a couple pair of pantyhose. The way I take care of these is I will do a couple pairs, and I already rinsed these out. So I just turned on the sink, I put some baby wash on them. I can let them soak in there for a little bit if I want to, and then I go over to the tub and I rinse them out, wring them out over there, and then just hang them up and let them dry. So usually I pack just a couple of pairs and I will use them in between. And then obviously if I got to run in them, then I would have to go, you know, everywhere has Walmart, so I'd have to go buy some more of those. So I have that. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to use this for shoes or not, but this is what I usually use my drawstring bags for. So when I'm packing, here's a good example of it. I try to use shoes that aren't too long. So I like these ballet flats. They're comfy. These are Lucky brand. They came from Marshalls. They've got kind of that cloud feeling. They're good for business. They're good for after work too. So I have those. I also usually have a pair of high boots. These ones are pretty flat, so they don't work with all of my dress pants, but they're comfortable. I do have wedges. I packed only short stuff this time, so I have some wedges so that if I need a little higher heel with that, I can do it. And then I pack a pair of sneakers. These have like cloud stuff. They're not Skechers. They're Daisy Fuentes, and I bought them on clearance for like $9.99. So I've got like 2 pairs of every color. I've got silver, rose gold, and black. So they have gotten a lot of use, and they're getting to the point where I'm probably gonna have to throw them out soon. But they're comfy. Actually, they'll go to barn shoes. I won't throw them out quite yet. And then I also pack a pair of flip-flops so that if I'm gonna go down to the pool, I can do that. So these are actually just plastic ones. They're Okaboshi. I guess that's how you say it. These came from Target. They're American made. I used to be very brand loyal to Olakai's, which I still like, but I had a pair of those that molded. So now I do these. They're a little bit heavier than what I would want them to be, but also I can wash them down, dry them off, throw them in my suitcase, and they won't mold in there or anything else. So that is why I've settled on those. And then I thought I put it in here. I have a little hamper. So as I use my clothes, and this is something that I learned on cruising, I just put my suitcase up, unzip the top. I have this in here to catch them, and then I put my dirty clothes in there that I'm no longer gonna wear. If there's something that I've only worn for a couple hours, because I am a layerer and I wear something usually in the morning and in the afternoon and the evening, and then something to dinner, I don't wear things a long time, so I can reuse them often. So I just have that there and can do that. Oftentimes when we are on a cruise, we'll take some laundry pods. Now with one of the cruise lines, we have benefits, so I actually take my stuff and let them, I send it away, like my formal dress, to have them clean it and press it before I wear it, and then after, so I can do that. But we'll take some laundry pods if we're on a road trip and do some stop, like if we get an Airbnb that has a laundry, then we can do that. Other things that are helpful are Downy wrinkle release. You can see I have these in here. I'm going to let the shower run for a little bit and steam it up, and then let them kind of, before I throw them in the closet. And then this is Febreze, so you can just give it a little spritz. I recently had COVID and I'm having some asthma triggers, so I'm going to be very careful about using this, but it's something that I've loved to use in the past. So that's a little bit about what I'm packing, and yeah, and my packing cubes and how I'm using them. All right, we'll do another one. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace, and may you be loved. Take care.